Undertaker will be meeting the 7-foot monster, and here he comes.
Oh, yeah.
And you wonder whether or not a big diesel truck by the name of the Undertaker just might run over Big Daddy Cool here at WrestleMania.
No, I don't think so. And it irks me, McMahon. Look how these foolish, fickle fans will turn on you at the drop of a hat.
Well, I would suggest to you that one of the reasons why they're not all that enamored with Big Daddy Cool Diesel is that stunt he pulled, nailing Shawn Michaels in the back with a chair.
Well, what about the stunt Shawn Michaels pulled when he cost Big Daddy Cool the title shot by beating him in the Royal Rumble, huh? That was a little stunt, wasn't it?
It can only happen, ladies and gentlemen, at WrestleMania. And I must say, Big Daddy Cool looks like he's pretty much keeping his cool, at least at the moment. When he looks into the eyes of the Undertaker, will he turn to jello?
I'm sure the Undertaker's been playing some mind games, but apparently it hadn't worked. Uh-oh.
Boy, you can cut the anticipation with a knife. Well, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, rest in pieces. Farewell, the Undertaker being planted down the street in Forest Lawn.
Yeah. Wow, look at that face, McMahon.
The ghoulish figure.
You know, McMahon, I know you're a history buff. You've lived through so much of it. You remember the biblical plagues that devastated Pharaoh's Egypt? Locust, pestilence, slaying of the firstborn. Well, I think that's what the Undertaker has been trying to do. That's what he's been trying to exact his revenge on Diesel. Take him down piece by piece. Like coming up out from under the ring like Freddy Krueger. Then dragging Diesel down into the darkness. Then he allowed Diesel to glimpse into his own future by producing a corpse of Diesel in a coffin. But WrestleMania, this is the ultimate. What's gonna happen to Big Daddy Cool here? Or will all of the Undertaker's plans blow up in his face?
Well, we're only minutes away from finding out the Battle of the Monsters here. A 7-foot monster, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, one-on-one with the Phenom, the Undertaker. And the Undertaker, ready to put the light indeed, back into the pond here in Anaheim, yes!
Look at the size of that guy. 6'10" tall, 328 pounds.
This event likely to be extremely physical. Not that the others we have seen thus far at WrestleMania haven't been. Oh my goodness! Talk about physical.
I've never seen anything like it, McMahon.
And this, unquestionably, the gravest challenge for the Undertaker. The Undertaker perhaps has never met a man quite like this monstrous Diesel. Big Daddy Cool Diesel. could very well, as you said before, plant the Undertaker down the street at the Forest Lawn Cemetery. Look at the look in the eyes of Diesel.
I still say he's not scared, McMahon.
I don't think he is. Wait a minute,
Here we go.
Here we go. And it's right where they left off in Madison Square Garden. And Diesel showing no sign of fear at all. Undertaker to the... Oh, look at that. Whoa. And the big men pouring it on air. An elbow.
This is not going to be a wrestling match, McMahon. You're not going to see some of that catch-as-catch-can't stuff here in this match.
No! No, I don't believe so either. And the Undertaker, the clothesline, down goes Diesel, the first man down.
It's a bad omen.
And, whoa! Missing with the elbow. But look at the Undertaker sitting right up. And over the top. But the Undertaker right up on his feet, and down goes Diesel. They're on the outside now. A big man. Oh, look at the uppercuts. Succession of them now. Oh, yeah, to the rib area. And the Undertaker taking it to Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
That could have broken some ribs.
And again, right back down. Diesel now, returning the favor. Big Daddy Cool, what's he going to do with the Undertaker? Over to the other side, and no, down to the steps, no, but...
Oh! Come on, ref, disqualify the Undertaker.
Did you see the look in the eyes of Diesel as his head struck those steps? The Undertaker and Big Daddy Cool Diesel likely to take this one to the limit as we look at Paul Bearer, but the pressure's earning. Look at this.
Now, Paul Bearer would look okay if it wasn't for his face.
Undertaker being set up now. Coming off, back body drop. No!
Oh!
Uppercut by the Undertaker. And a scoop.
No way!
Yes! Look out!
Get away, get away!
Tombstone almost coming off. Missing with a clothesline and... Oh! No, almost. Count of two and a kick out by Diesel. What an event this is turning out to be.
I may have been wrong about this match. I've never seen these kind of moves from guys this big.
Undertaker winding up Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Cross body block from the Undertaker.
Highly physical encounter. Talk about physical. By the way, the Undertaker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Going up. The Undertaker, not only with the power, but the agility as well.
Oh.
Diesel doesn't go down. Oh, my goodness. Boot to the midsection by the Undertaker. And no! And that likely to take a great deal out of the Undertaker.
He's got unbelievable balance walking those ropes, but it doesn't do you any good when somebody moves out of your way like that.
Yes, we talked about the agility of the Undertaker. What about the agility of Big Daddy Cool Diesel?
That's right.
And across the top rope. Nicely done.
That
The
earn away
Undertaker
from him.
wanting to finish this one off. And for that matter, so does Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Oh, yes. It's all over.
Paul Bearer on the outside. Paul Bearer lending support and over the top. But on his feet, likewise, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Staggering a bit. Here comes the Undertaker right after him. Goodness. Oh! And down.
Diesel thinks he's walking down 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
No!
Whoa!
Chair!
Get out there, ref!
Look out, here it comes!
Whoa! That would have been the demise of Diesel.
And certainly, and a knee. Thereby Diesel almost in desperation to make sure. Well, the Undertaker now being set up. Whoa, no! No!
Oh!
Hey, come on, get in the ring. Let's go. One.
And the official having a great deal of difficulty
Now you tell him.
trying to get order in this thing. Diesel rolls in, rolls back out, breaks the count. And the Undertaker
Big Daddy is cool.
in trouble.
Jackknife him right there.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at that! And Diesel driving the Undertaker's spine into the post. Turnabout, fair play again. Diesel breaks the count and comes right back to the Undertaker.
You know, Steel's very unforgiving, McMahon.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel with a point to prove. If Diesel defeats the Undertaker, oh my goodness, he will definitely have made it. Wait a minute. Oh no! And Diesel, you get the impression, on his way now with momentum. Diesel, can he defeat the Phenom? It looks promising.
Yeah, go ahead and get him too.
Well, you recall he already got him prior to the event.
Well, get him again.
Diesel
Take a
stepping into the
forklift.
ring.
Take a forklift to pick Paul Bearer up and run him into the steel post.
Wow.
Listen to these idiots.
What boos on the part of this capacity crowd. And the Undertaker ready to come back in. This capacity crowd not appreciating the latest tactics of Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Dominating the match.
That's it.
Diesel is absolutely dominating the Undertaker like he has never been dominated before.
Jackknife.
And I think you're going to see it. You're going to see that jackknife.
Go ahead. Let those murky eyes roll back in your head, Undertaker, one last final time.
Look at this. Diesel taunting the Undertaker. Who have you ever seen had the ability to taunt the Undertaker?
I told you Diesel wasn't afraid of him. Ooh, look at that.
And thus far has shown no fear whatsoever. Big D, oh my goodness. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Big D just pummeling the Undertaker.
Oh, come on. Listen to these morons. It's having no effect on Big Daddy Cool whatsoever.
Diesel actually smiling at this capacity crowd. The Undertaker on the receiving end of sidewalk slam, nicely done. And we've got a cover. Two, and he got him.
Got him.
Very close. And I think Diesel for sure was counting his chickens before they hatched there. Paul Bearer can't believe his eyes either.
I don't think Diesel's too upset. I think he wants to administer a little more punishment.
The Undertaker hanging on. But it's not over until it's over. That's for sure. And here we go.
Look at this.
But now it's going to be over. Yes. Snake eyes down into the corner. The Undertaker on the rope, and look out from the other side. Down.
He's on the ropes, all right. The Undertaker's been looking for a new home ever since Diesel destroyed his casket. Well, he may find one in Forest Lawn, a permanent home. Look at this.
Diesel. Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Absolutely dominating the matchup.
You can't believe it, can you, McMahon?
I suppose I'm surprised, but then again, maybe I'm not.
You're in shock, admit it.
No one has been able to dominate quite like Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Look at this. The Undertaker, who has proven, however, he can absorb huge sums of punishment, enormous sums of punishment.
Well, he's taking enormous sums
yes,
right
he
now.
is. I don't think he can take much more of this. And again, another hard right by Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
The Undertaker's hair gets any longer, he's going to look like Crystal Gale. Guess it's true your hair still grows after you're dead, right?
Undertaker now for the ride to the buckle. Look out. Whoa, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Elbow coming out. Up to the midsection. Look at this.
No.
Right hand. And both men look like they hit each other at the same time. Both men.
I have never seen that in my life.
These two monsters clobbering each other.
With the big boots, they're both known for that, McMahon. Those big, probably size 16 boots in the face of their opponent, but they both got them at the same time.
These men beating each other to pieces, maybe into submission.
He's lifeless.
And we're up to a count of 6. We could very well see a double count out here. Up to 7. We're on our way to 8. And this one's no, it's not over. However, Diesel, likewise.
He's up two.
He's
He's up
certainly
first.
He's up first. It's right. From behind, double axe. Diesel with the Undertaker. Whips him to the buckle. Comes off and bear hugs him. Working on the lower back.
That's what's smart about Big Daddy Cool. Obviously, he was just resting.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel taking advantage of what the inflicted on the Undertaker earlier on into the ring post working to the lower back.
Crush
now
him.
trying to capitalize on it.
Crush him.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone take the Undertaker to the limit quite like Big Daddy Cool Diesel has done.
That's right, McMahon. I told you it was going to happen. Watch him, ref. Watch that hair pulling.
And the Undertaker in severe trouble here. Diesel tightening the grip more and more. All sorts of mind games have been played. The mind game's over. And it's down to the physicality, and the Undertaker is beginning to withdraw.
He's beginning to he's wilting.
He is right before our eyes.
I knew it was going to happen. I told you, McMahon. Nostradamus couldn't have predicted this.
No, wait a minute. Standing side headlock, Diesel right back in control.
You got him, baby!
And, whoa!
Wait a minute.
Almost a desperation maneuver on the part of the Undertaker. Nonetheless, effective. And the Undertaker beginning to sit up, but not in a fashion that we have seen in the past.
Come on, look, Diesel's resting again.
Diesel's not resting.
Huh?
Diesel's on his back.
Uh-oh.
The Undertaker.
Big Daddy Cool.
Rolling elbow. Is that enough to put Diesel? Oh, wait a minute, there's no cover there. The Undertaker's body must be racked with pain after that drubbing, that beating Big Daddy Cool Diesel has given him. A high-risk maneuver coming out.
He's been ravaged, and now he's going to go for this. He's a nut.
And look at this.
Oh, he got him. Right.
The Undertaker coming over now. Is that enough to put Big Daddy Cool 1, 2? He got him.
No, he don't. No.
Whoa.
328-pound missile off the top rope could not put Big Daddy Cool away.
Diesel, a triple crown winner. And he's showing you why here before this capacity crowd at WrestleMania. And the whoa, oh my goodness, down in the back again. Sets him up. Here we go.
I told you.
However, it took something out of Diesel too.
I told you, McMahon. You're looking at a prime-time player right there in Big Daddy Cool. Look at him smiling. He's done it. He's planted the Undertaker once and for all.
Diesel playing mind games with the Undertaker after the jackknife.
Throw a wreath in there.
Is he going to give him another one? What's he doing? Diesel apparently senses that he has completely sapped the strength of the Undertaker. Look at this.
He's dead.
He's taunting him. And he puts his foot on the chest. The official. Diesel wants more. Diesel wouldn't do this unless he knew he has the match in the palm of his hand. Diesel now with the Undertaker. What's he going to do to him now? Going to set him up for another jackknife?
You know what, McMahon?
That's exactly what we're going to see.
This
he wants to give him another one.
This may be the worst beating the Undertaker has ever taken. It is.
Another one.
Woo! Two jackknives in one.
The destruction of the Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Diesel, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. A succession of jackknives, and now he's taunting Paul Bearer. He's taunting the Undertaker. And this capacity crowd. They've turned on him, but not before Diesel turned on the crowd.
Paul Bearer, you know what he better have in that urn? He better have some Folgers crystals in there to revive the Undertaker.
There's no reviving, not after two jackknives. And here we go. What?
Whoa!
Diesel, pummeling.
Woo! I thought he had a death grip on him there for a second.
And Big Daddy Cool Diesel surprised by that.
No!
The Undertaker being hammered by Diesel again and again and again.
Yes.
And now Diesel once again has complete control, but for a moment again, you thought you saw that light burning back into the soul of the. Wait a minute here.
Wait a minute, man. How does the Undertaker do this? Two jackknives, all of those clubbing fists, and now he's back on his feet.
The Undertaker The jaws of death if you want. Are they mandible? And wait a minute. Down to the canvas and again. Diesel asserting himself.
Whoa. Nice suplex there, Diesel. Somehow you got to finish him off, though.
And Diesel, I would suggest, won't be taking any chances. The next opportunity he has to put the Undertaker away, he's going to do just that.
Look out behind you. He's up. He's up, Diesel. Look out.
The Undertaker on his feet, and now Diesel beginning to back off. No, but not for long. It was only a ploy. These two monsters slugging it out. Oh.
Taker's throwing lefts and rights.
Diesel now set up. No. Reversal coming off. A clothesline in. Yeah.
No! The Undertaker just launched himself there.
He certainly did. Can the Undertaker capitalize now on his aggressiveness? Can the Undertaker capitalize on the momentum?
I think
Wait
Diesel...
a minute, look at this. Yeah!
No!
Choke slam down to the canvas.
I think Diesel is beginning to realize that the Undertaker can't be kept down. Can he?
Well, maybe he can. Who knows what's going to happen? Look at that look. You feel it, don't you?
Quit it.
Feel that icy cold feeling falling over this capacity crowd.
Quit it.
And look at that.
No, get out of there, Diesel. It's time to tuck your tail and run.
The Undertaker.
Live to fight another day.
Sensing the power, scoops up Big Daddy Cool.
No.
Sets him up.
No.
With a tombstone.
No. Oh.
Is that enough to put him away? Can Diesel be put away too? Yes! 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 The Undertaker!
I can't believe it, McMahon.
Unbelievable is right. Perhaps the hardest fought match in the Undertaker's career. It was definitely his gravest challenge when he rose to that challenge here at WrestleMania, here in Anaheim, California. As we take you back and show you one final look at the tombstone.
Devastating. Look at it.
Look at that, the head jamming up into the spine area. And the Undertaker has asserted himself here at WrestleMania, and now gives thanks.
I think Diesel shrunk down to about 6'7" now.
Give credit, however, to the tenacity of Big Daddy Cool Diesel and the aggressiveness with which he fought this battle. One of the hardest fought matches we've seen at WrestleMania, involving these two monsters, Big Daddy Cool Diesel and the one and the only Phenom, The Undertaker.